White flag raised. And they're off. On the run now to the first fence in this 3-miler. Bellamome, Danny Mullins showing just in front. Alpha Desabeau on the outside of Our Duke between horses. And they're being followed by Disco as they race away from that, followed by Jetstream Jack, and towards the inside Martello Tower. Coney Island in between horses. They're followed by Atwa Phil. Prince of Scars next, and just dropped in is Briar Hill as Bellamome leads from in second place Alpha Desabeau as they go over the first of the ditches, and on now to fence number 3. Bellamome in the centre, the leader by a length. Martello Tower has improved on the inside. A good jump by Coney Island, right up on the heels of the leaders. Alpha Desabeau on the outside of Our Duke. Then comes the grey Disco with Jetstream Jack. Prince of Scars is next. Atwa Phil, and Briar Hill is just the back marker. Out over the fourth and taking them on the approach now to number 5, which will be the second of the ditches. Little to choose between the leading quartet, Bellamome, Martello Tower, Alpha Desabeau and Our Duke, and that quartet are followed by Coney Island with the grey Disco on the outside in 6th. Jetstream Jack and Prince of Scars, followed by Atwa Phil, and the back marker is Briar Hill. So they swing now to come across to the fence that'll take them on the approach to the straight in the Neville Hotel's Novice Chase. Bellamome in the centre. On the inside is Martello Tower. On the outside, Alpha Desabeau with Our Duke. Coney Island right in between horses, followed by Disco. Then Prince of Scars, Jetstream Jack and Atwa Phil. And Briar Hill a couple of lengths adrift, the back marker of the 10. Swinging into the straight to begin the run to the fence that will take them up to past the stands. Bellamome in the centre. On the rail, Martello Tower. Towards the near side, Alpha Desabeau and the light colours of Our Duke, who's followed by Coney Island. Over this fence and taking them on up now to race in front of the stands. Continuing disputing the lead is Bellamome in the centre with Martello Tower, and they're being followed on the stand side, improving Alpha Desabeau and Our Duke. Disco is just behind them. So the order now as they pass the winning post. Alpha Desabeau has come through on the near side for Brian Cooper to join Our Duke and Robbie Power. Bellamome is on the inside, Danny Mullins. They're being followed by Disco and Jonathan Moore. Martello Tower on the inside, Dennis O'Regan, and Coney Island, Barry Geraghty. Prince of Scars next for David Mullins with Jetstream Jack, Davy Russell. Atwa Phil and Keith Donoghue, and Briar Hill, Ruby Walsh, the back marker. Over the fence away from us, and Our Duke has moved to dispute the lead with Alpha Desabeau. Bellamome on the inside, and they're followed by Coney Island and Disco. Martello Tower is next. Couple of lengths then to Atwa Phil, Prince of Scars, Jetstream Jack, and faller at the back was Briar Hill. Briar Hill is down. First faller in the race as they continue on up the far side. Horse and rider very quickly up. So racing now to the far turn. 10 furlongs to go. Briar Hill, in fact, remounted by Ruby Walsh, so he'll be making his way back towards the enclosures. There's Our Duke on the inside, disputes the lead with Alpha Desabeau on the outside. Coney Island is next with Disco improving on the outside. They're closely followed then by Coney Island in between them, Bellamome and Martello Tower, Jetstream Jack and Atwa Phil, and Prince of Scars. They're racing on now towards the next. A little over a mile left to go. Our Duke the leader, Alpha Desabeau, Coney Island, Martello Tower. Disco is next, Bellamome, Atwa Phil, Jetstream Jack, followed by Prince of Scars. Only a little over 7 lengths covering the field. Slight mistake there by Our Duke, as Disco jumped up now to join issue with Alpha Desabeau. Our Duke recovering well now, back up on the inside. Coney Island right there between them. Then comes Atwa Phil improving as they go over that fence. Martello Tower is towards the inside, going now towards the next. They've got 5 to jump. Our Duke on the inside and the outside is Disco. Between them is Alpha Desabeau, then Coney Island, Martello Tower. Atwa Phil is just behind them, and they're being followed by Bellamome, Jetstream Jack, and Prince of Scars. They're very tightly packed. There's only 4 lengths first to last as they jump 4 from the finish, and Disco lands in the lead from Our Duke. Bellamome is coming back into it with Coney Island, and Atwa Phil on the outside of Jetstream Jack, followed by Martello Tower and Prince of Scars. Racing now to the last of the ditches. 3 left to jump. And it's Disco and Jonathan Moore. Our Duke on the inside, Robbie Power. Coney Island in between them. Bellamome hit it hard, made a mistake. Atwa Phil goes fourth. Jetstream Jack is 5. 2 to jump now, and swinging across towards it, Our Duke on the outside, Disco, Coney Island between them, Atwa Phil on their outside, this quartet in front of Jetstream Jack. On the run for the home turn now, Disco and Coney Island, Atwa Phil creeping closer on the outside, Our Duke a couple of lengths back in fourth, and a break then to Martello Tower and Jetstream Jack. Homeward bound Coney Island. On the grey is the near side, Disco and Jonathan Moore. They're being followed by Our Duke and Atwa Phil as they come down to the final fence in the Neville Hotel's Novice. And it's Disco on the near side of Coney Island. Our Duke is staying on well again on the inside. It's a three-way go inside the last 200. Disco and Coney Island. Our Duke on the inside. They got 150 yards to go. It's Coney Island and Our Duke coming back at them on the far side as they go towards the line. Our Duke and Robbie Power will win it for Billy Cooper and Jessica Harrington. Coney Island second and Disco third, cleared of Martello Tower and Atwa Phil.